Welkom by Kaapvol Hoop waar ons hierdie week by die bekende en historiese Handklip Hotel in Pringle Bay kuier, waar die hotel hul Spring Market aangebied het met 'n dag van goeie samesyn, verskeie uitstallers en heerlike kos, gedoen net soos die Handklip Hotel dit kan doen. Ons gesels met mede-eienaar Deborah Watts en bestuurder Marius van Jaarsveld oor alles wat die Handklip Hotel aanbied. En dan vertel Bonnie Pennington vir ons meer oor die Sondag Spring Market en waar baie besoekers lekker gekuier het. Elisabeth Geldnys vertel van die lekker kos wat die Handklip Hotel vir besoekers op die spyskaart het. En Sina Gericke vertel ook meer van wat sy doen om te help met die beskerming van die Afrika pikkewyn. Maar eerstens gesels ek met mede-eienaar Deborah Watts en bestuurder Marius van Jaarsveld.
Deborah, it's brilliant to be here. Nice to talk to one of the owners. That's nice, and you've got an amazing place.
Thank you very much. We love this old girl.
How did that happen? Is it just a long story?
It's a bit of a long story, not enough take.
No, but it's just special to be here.
It's a very special place that we fell in love with many years ago, had our eye on it, and slowly but surely we got to a place where we could let the opportunity happen. So.
Such a lovely market that you have today, and there's lots of people here. The English word is a vibe. There's such a nice vibe, and that is what you get here. And you've got the ocean just to the left here. That's special. So that's why you probably fell in love with it.
That's just what it is. It's just glorious sitting here and looking at the view.
Yeah, that's special. Your mum in the kitchen, and you've got family around, and that's all nice. And you share a bit of a love for the food as well. So you had to put it in the kitchen.
I was first in the kitchen for quite a long time.
Oh, okay.
It's very hard work, which is not a problem. But I needed to get a little bit out the kitchen to look after a few other things.
Okay.
But the real passion is the start of it was food.
Yeah,
so
that is
was
nice.
My baby.
Absolutely. And then we've got great wine. Ek en Marius, lekker om jou te praat.
Dankie Arie.
Jy's die man wat moet sorg dat alles goed verloop hier, so jy's die bestuurder.
Wat ek sê, Deborah, hulle maak die groot besluite en dan sê hulle vir my, okay, hierdie moet nou gebeur, as ek die man wat bietjie inspring het, alles wat seker maak het gebeur.
Ja.
So dit is my deel van wat ek doen hier, so
Ja, dis 'n great job. Ons het 'n lekker middelhoutjie hierso en dit is 'n deel van die so res van ons is die kroegdeel ook en slegs die mense sit en kuier lekker, dis wyne, dis lekker bier wat jy kan drink. Dis lekker nee, mense kan bietjie kom afsaal.
Dis baie gesellig. Hier is dit is die local watering hole kan ons maar sê van die dorp. Ja. So wat ons nou drink is ook Stelling View wyne. Dit is een van dis actually haar man Jason, dit is sy die was 'n goeie vriende en hy doen die Stelling View wyne en dit is ons hier verkoop. Jy kan nie dit in elke rak nie, jy kan dit hierso en ek dink jy kan dit by hulle op die plaas verkoop en die res word uitgevoer Rusland en China toe. So dis baie spesiaal om die wyn hier te kom drink by ons. Jy kan nie by ander plekke regtig so groot drink nie.
Ek kan hom proe. Ek het nou hier Merlotjie wat ek hier geproe het. Dit is topklas. And you say that beside the Merlot they've got a brilliant rosé as well.
I think it's the best.
And it's got quite a few awards as well.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's a few gold stickers on that as well.
They are indeed. It looks impressive and it tastes even better.
Met al die badges wat op dit is. Al die awards wat ek al gewen het. Ja. So maar ja, ek gesê het ook soos wat jy het gepraat van die eienaar, so haar man en sy suster, hulle kom nou al van barbecue tyd af. Hulle het hulle oupa te huisie gehad, dis op die rots, hulle nog steeds actually die plek. So hulle kom al na die hotel toe al vir baie jare. En van barbecue tyd af, so toe hulle die geboorte plek is in die mark, het hulle besluit, luister, voor iemand hierdie plek oorvat en dit heeltemal verander, dat hulle liewer dit oorkoop en die charm van die plek nog steeds hou en dis kom hulle almal toe saam besluit om die plek oor te neem. Want dit is daai kinderlike memory wat hulle nog steeds van die plek het. So hulle is super passievol met die Handklip Hotel op oomblik.
That's special.
It's also the power of the mountain.
Yeah.
The Handklip Mountains just got this energy.
Ja, en die skade weer van die Handklip Bergvallei oor die hotel.
Yeah. So growing up here, you remember the courtyard looking like that in the old days?
Absolutely. I don't think it's changed much. It's got a Portuguese courtyard feel.
Yeah.
We haven't painted the walls on purpose. We don't want to change that charm of that feel of the courtyard and the beautiful mountain, and that we like to leave it like that.
Yeah. So just memories from growing up. It's like a holiday place, of course, as well. But meeting people here, I suppose you've met people here that still friends.
So many people, and also people that come here. Everybody has a memory from 30 years ago, 40 years ago, from 1952. The memories just flow. Everybody's got a story. It's incredible. Love hearing the memories that people have. some very, very interesting ones, and some less interesting.
Yeah.
Falling in love,
Yeah.
babies being made.
All
We had a
that.
story like that as well.
Yeah, that is
Very
special.
special.
It's so beautiful, and Handklip Mountain just here behind you, so that kind of watching over
She
everyone.
overwatches everything.
Ja,
Beautiful.
That's best. Maar is sommer net behalwe die lekker kuier, die markie ensovoorts. Mense kan nie Namibiërs wat er kom. Hulle kan nie kom kuier, hulle kan oorbly, hulle kan hier so vir die aand spandeer. Hulle het akkommodasie ook. En dis
Ons
een
het
perfecte
akkommodasie, ons het kamers, ons het blydag actually besluit ons noem dit die stables. En dan dit is waar die vroumense wat die plek geman het in die Tweede Wêreldoorlog, dis waar hulle geslaap het. So daai kamers nou ontskep in waar hulle geslaap is, ontskep in kamers. En dan die agter die kolonel en daai mense geslaap is na die chalet. So dit is ook uit verhuur. So as hulle hier draai kom maak by die punt, dan is daar akkommodasie. En ons het amper elke naweek 'n vertoning wat hier gebeur. Ons nou al die afgelope jaar Karen Zoid gehad, Skalk Besaidenout, Frank Opperman. Ek dink die Namibiese mense sal ook weet van wie ek nou praat. Ons gaan nou Franse van Cooke een van daarin kry. Ons het 'n bietjie vir die jongelinge vir Desember Jack Parow wat in Desember gaan optree. Koos Kombuis nou die dag gehad. So ek bedoel dit is so lekker om hier te stop en dan vir 'n vertoning te gaan en dan jy hoef net om die pas weer terug te ry nie. Ons slaap in een van ons kamers en ontmoet die staf want ons is maak mense regtig baie tuisvol. En bietjie iets van anders hier in die dorp ook. En baie met die Pringle baie mense, ons 'n melting pot kan mens sê van verskillende kulture en mense en hippies en ryk mense en arme mense en almal net in een plek en ons almal lewe net saam hier so.
Ja, dis wonderlik.
Dis wat dit baie spesiaal maak.
Dit is verseker, so die Namibiërs kan verseker dat draai kom maak. Ouma se kos, jy kan proe ouma se kos.
Wow.
Ouma kan enigiets bak. Ouma kan jy gee vir haar enigiets, sy bak dit vir jou.
Okay.
Of sy kook dit vir jou. Jy gee vir enige resep.
She talked about the mussel
The mussel pot is it keeps people coming back. They absolutely love it. And it's not just that, we actually change the menu every 6 months. It used to be every month, which almost killed us, but we decided every 6 months. So we have a winter version and then keep it fresh. Every week we've got a couple of specials. We do like Pearl and Bubbly on a Friday. So that's the sunset, glass of bubbles, some oysters, and it just gets some cocktails. So
and the sun setting in the distance.
Ja, dit is lekker op 'n Vrydag aand. Dit is regtig waar mense hulle week bietjie kom eindig net om 'n bietjie te ontspan en dan soos jy sê dan doen ons die specials hierso en dan die sonsak op hierdie berg is net oor elke dag is anders oor hierdie water hierso. En dis kom hierdie is ons sunset lounge kan ons maar sê. Dis waar mense kom om hulle drankie te drink in die sonsak, 'n bietjie te vergeet van die week en die harde werk.
Absoluut.
Ja.
Dit is seker, but so lekker om saam met julle te kuier. Dankie Marius.
Dankie Arie.
Thanks, Deborah. It's nice and I'm going to sit down and enjoy the sunset and all the food and Oma se kos.
Yes.
And
you're going to have a meal?
Oh yes. Yeah,
Fantastic.
We're going to I made that mussel
I think you need to try that.
And a rosé.
And a rosé, definitely.
Cheers.
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 Welkom terug by Kaap Vol Hoop en ons kuier hierdie week lekker by die bekende Handklip Hotel. Bonnie Pennington vertel meer oor die Spring Market se ontstaan.
Bonnie, nice to be here. This is a beautiful spot. Where you standing, you see all of Handklip here behind you. This is special to be here. This is a special place.
It's a beautiful place. This is like a magical place. The more you hear, the more you'll love it. The more you'll love it. It's beautiful.
And it's unique. It's Pringle Bay, but it's well known, and people come not only from Pringle Bay, they come from Cape Town and surroundings, and it's like a little bit of an 8-stuppy. Sunday 8-stuppy for today's market.
Sunday fun day, yeah. Sunday fun day we call it. Yeah. So we have this market. We try and do this market every quarter, and we have new vendors every time, and always such interesting stuff and interesting people that come visit, and every time we see it's growing and growing and growing. So it's lovely. We love to have the people here and to see what who comes and who what stuff is on the market and all the locals support.
So there's a big variety of things. You can have something to eat, something to drink. But the field here, this is like a courtyard here. It looks old. Well, it is old, obviously, but you kept it like a rustic feel, so that's nice.
It is. It's beautiful. This courtyard has had so many Sundays, Saturday afternoons,
Yeah.
Friday afternoons. Yeah, they've kept it like almost a Tuscany type feel to it. It's got like the old and the new type thing, and obviously the new owners they're upgrading the hotel as they go along, which has been amazing.
Okay.
And they've embraced this market. Before them, we just started the market, and then now they're like super amped about trying to get more and more people in. And you know what? It's so nice because people have a lovely day out. But this courtyard is like it could tell a million stories, and that mountain could tell a million stories. Exactly.
Looking down on this, but this is such a well-known hotel as well. So we can just imagine in the 70s, 80s, and all those years that people were limited television and all these stuff, since you had to go more weekends away at let's go to the Hanklip Hotel.
Exactly.
And good food, good time, and meet your friends.
Fantastic. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, they're doing such a good job on the kitchen, the menu and stuff. It's beautiful. It changes sort of also every quarter. And we obviously have lots of winter warmers now. We're changing onto spring stuff, which is more Greek inspired and Mediterranean food. It's lovely. And there's always something for someone. Something for everyone, actually.
There's something nice to drink, something to eat, and then all the different stalls. That's nice. It's a big variety.
Yes.
So there's something of everything, kind of home crafts and something to eat.
Yes. So we when we put the market together, we obviously try to vary that we don't have all the same stuff. So you know, if we're going to have 10 marketers selling just jams, we try not to. And so I always go, okay, yes, you've got something different, but try not to, so that everyone's got a fair chance to sell their stuff. And because we've got such beautiful things, you know, from our cheeses to our pestos to, you know, the fresh vegetables and, you know, we try and make it different every time. And we also try and, like, for example, with the winter market, we do mainly food based because there's not enough space necessarily for all the crafters, and we do a really food-based where it's all artisanal foods and just the most lovely things.
That's special. Just lastly, also the Pringle Bay in this area, that's unique. This whole coastline, but Pringle Bay can tell a million stories, but it's so beautiful. I mean, you just quiet down when you drive in here.
It's absolutely beautiful. The R44 coming into Pringle Bay, I mean, obviously along Clarence Drive is amazing, and then as you come into Pringle, it's actually based on such a little centre. And because of that, there's such a good community. It's incredible. I mean, I cannot tell you. I mean, I've lived overseas and I've lived in loads of places, and I'm from KZN, but I can't tell you that I love this place. I just can't tell you enough good things about Pringle Bay. It's just the most beautiful place, and people have always got everyone else's back, which is like the community for me is
special.
so amazing.
That's special. And then when you really just want a bit of a time out, nothing better than the ocean. Just go sit by the clipper, go watch the branders.
Exactly. And here, you know, we from the slipway here at Maasbaai, you can do the whole coastal walk past the lighthouse. There's two beautiful beaches, and I take my dogs walking, and it's food for the soul. It really is. It really is. It's beautiful.
We were thinking about the same words while you were talking. Before you said it, I was going to say that it's good for the seal.
Yes, food for the soul. Exactly, absolutely.
It is exactly what it is. But this is a special place.
No,
well done.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to meet all the people.
Yes, you must go and have a little chat and go and see what's on offer. There's some lovely stuff. So you won't be bored. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Thank you so much, Ari. Thank you.
Ons is terug by Kaap Vol Hoop waar ons hier by die Hanklip Hotel kuier en Elisabeth Geldes vertel ons van kosmaak en ook van die gunsteling geregte op die spyskaart.
I've always been into the cooking. I help in the kitchen, and we all do our little bit in the hotel for the family. It's such a family-orientated business at the moment. So, yeah, all is good.
You're doing the pannenkoeken here as well now.
That's it. All food, all meals, and the menu, and yeah. So But this is just a little sideline that I do when they have the market day.
Namibian people that also watch, what would be favorites if they come down? Some of your favorites on the menu that they can come and have a lunch.
Oh, the mussel pot is very popular. That's very popular. The steak rolls, which is steak with sourdough bread. The chips are the best chips, and the hamburgers are brilliant. So those are, and then we do cooked meals like ossobuco, and we do chinchada, which is also beef. And there's a whole array of menu, you know. But yeah, the food is actually very good. We've had good results on good report backs.
And the mussels, while being at Handklip, that's a special one. Is there a special kind of recipe?
We at the moment we're doing the summer mussel pot, whereas in winter we did one that was much more heartier, you know, with tomato, and where this one is a light one with white wine and parsley and really nice light flavors. So it's very popular. Yeah.
Lastly, your love for food, where does it come from? Is it family?
This daughter of mine. We've always done, her and I, for years, we've always got involved with cooking and food. And so when the hotel opportunity came up, she said, well, that's where I'm going, into the kitchen. And Jason, of course, is the other side, you know. So yeah, it's gone well. It's gone.
The most beautiful view. It must be so.
But we live here in Pringle, which is absolutely the best place on earth. I would never go back to Joburg.
Yeah, this is beautiful, but you've also been in Namibia.
Yes. I lived 3 years there, from 1966 to 1969. Those 3 years.
and what part of Windhoek?
In Windhoek itself, yeah. I loved it. But my son got married in Tumab, and I know the country, which was lovely. Love the country.
So they can come down, and when they see it, they can come down and bring their love from Namibia.
Bring their love.
Ja, dit is baie goeie herinneringe daai van Namibië, en ons het gesels oor die mossels. En Deborah vertel vir ons meer hoe die mosselpotjie gemaak word en ook van die oesters wat daarmee saamgaan.
So it is a sailor-style mussel, so it's just fresh white wine. We've got parsley, garlic, and a dash of cream, with a nice chunk of fresh bread that gets baked here in the village, and oysters, West Coast oysters that we get every Friday. That was that pearl and bubbly that we tell you about. And then generally we serve this. This is our house Pruleko, which is a play on Prosecco, and that is the name. Kind of Prulaka. This is pretty good.
Life is unpredictable, and one needs to be protected against any eventuality. Get Santam legal access from as little as $50 Namibian a month for when you find yourself in need of legal representation due to civil cases, criminal prosecution, and family matters such as divorce, child maintenance, and custody. It also covers labor disputes, disciplinary hearings, and unfair dismissal or retrenchment. With Santam Legal Access, you'll receive free legal advice on almost every legal aspect, whether the specific matter is covered by your policy or not. For true peace of mind and legal protection when you need it most, call us on 061 292 8000. Santam. This is freedom.
Welkom terug by Kaapvol Hoop, waar ons hier by die pragtige Handklip Hotel kuier, en by die Spring Market het ek vir Zina Gericke ontmoet wat baie doen om te help om die bedreigde Afrika pikkewyn te beskerm.
Zina, lekker om met jou te praat.
Baie lekker om hier te wees.
Dit is 'n mooi plek en ons is hier by die see, en wat dit spesiaal maak is jy het 'n groot hart vir die African penguins, die Afrika pikkewyne. So vertel my 'n bietjie van jou pad wat jy so gestap het en wat jy alles doen.
So ek is baie op 'n beginpunt van my lewe. So my ouers ry pikkewyne aan en ek wou baie graag ook ietsie doen, maar teken is die ding wat ek die beste in is.
Jy is eintlik 'n kunstenaar.
Ja, ek is 'n kunstenaar. So wat ek besluit het om te doen is om 'n inkleerboek te te illustreer met interessante feite oor die pikkewyne sodat kinders bietjie kan leer van hulle. En hoe meer kinders weet van 'n dier, hoe meer gaan hulle omgee oor die dier. So my hele plan is om te educate, jy weet 'n passie te skep vir kuns, vir inkleer, vir diere en dan samel ek 'n bietjie geld in met elke produk vir byvoorbeeld nou Sandkap. Vir die pikkewyne want hulle doen baie goeie werk met die pikkewyne. En dan is ek besig met 'n Cape Leopard boek en ek gaan met die Cape Leopard Trust werk om 'n Cape Leopard boek te maak in die toekoms. So
dit is briljant. Ek dink die pikkewyne gaan so hoog as Namibië se waters ook. Daar's verseker leopards in Namibië, so
dit gaan great wees,
En nou sommer net die area hierso. Ek weet by nader aan sê net maar daar by Boulders by Simonstad is daar 'n deel waar die pikkewyne meer voorkom. Maar is daar baie dele hier van die strande wat ook is?
Ja, die hoofplekke is maar Robben Island, Boulders Beach en Stony Point. Daai is die hoof colonies wat ons het. So daar is 'n paar plekkies waar hulle voorkom, maar daai 3 is die hoof 3 plekke of die grootste kolonies wat ons het.
Ek dink pikkewyne is eintlik daar's 'n uitwissingsrisiko vir hom.
Ja, definitief.
En daar's die getalle het afgegaan. En so die robot hulle speel is baie belangrik en ek neem aan die kommersiële visserye en al die klankbote en al daai goeders maak 'n groot verskil.
Dit doen. Sandkap is nou, hulle is baie goed met die fight. Ek soos ek sê, doen meestal van die educating gedeelte. Maar volgens hulle so 2035 as ons niks doen nie, het ons nie meer Afrika pikkewyne oor nie. So dit is ons probeer baie hard om hulle nog in die omgewing te hê, maar ek weet hulle is besig om soos reëls in te bring vir soos hoe ver die vissers ranges kan wees vir die pikkewyne sodat bodens nie te naby kom nie. Ek weet hierso by Stony Point ons probeer meer reëls insit vir soos waar mense kan visvang, waar jy nie kan visvang nie. En die Cape Nature doen nog baie goeie werk met soos tel van die pikkewyne en Sandkap het 'n nursery oopgemaak, so enige eiertjie wat geabandon is en nie na die groot mense kan nie, of die groot pikkewyne kan nie na die kuikens kyk nie. Hulle maak nou die pikkewyne groot en release hulle nou weer. So daar's baie goeie werk wat gedoen word en ons hoop definitief dit maak 'n verskil eventually. So
dis briljant. Ek moet net oor jou inkleedboek want hy is briljant. Hy het gesê byderhand wel gedaan. So jy het homself, dis jou kunswerk hierdie?
Ja, alles is my kunswerke.
Verduidelik,
so dit het my nogal 'n rukkie gevat om die kleur reg te kry op die cover want dit was die laaste ding wat ek gedoen het. Want al die binnekant het nie kleure nie, so ek het nie gewaarig oor die kleur nie. En so om soos die shading reg te kry dat hierdie nie te donker was nie. Maar dit was net baie lekker om dit te doen. Dit was lekker om te leer daarvan. En dit was vir my net dit was net vir my baie lekker om te doen. Dit het nie amper gevoel soos werk nie. So dit was lekker. So
jy het nou die penguins mooi leer ken en ook as hulle by jou stalletjie waar jy ook al uitstal, is daar ook van die sokkies. Ek like die sokkies.
Die
sokkies uit 'n penguin op.
Die sokkies is great. Daar's like 'n klompie nice ones. Die is nie deur ons gedoen nie. Maar Waddle On doen sokkies ook vir Sandkap en 'n persentasie van daai gaan ook Sandkap toe. So
en dan van die lappe, dit is baie mooi. Dit is so 'n lap wat jy kan afvee, hy's recyclable en dis alles en ek hou van wat hulle doen in die bewustheid. Dis eintlik maar wat dit is nie.
Dit is wat dit is.
En ons program is Kaap vol hoop en eintlik wat jy doen is jy gee hoop vir 'n komponent van die natuur wat soos jy sê onder groot risiko is. Dis eintlik lekker. Dit is seker vir jou.
Ja, dit is vir my baie lekker. En soos ek sê, ek leer baie. Soos ek het nie geweet pikkewyne kan nie poep nie. En dit was vir my 'n interessante ding om te leer. So ek leer baie. Ek hoop ander mense leer baie en ek hoop kinders kry weer daai liefde vir inkleer en leer vir goedjies. So dit is wat ek ook verhoop.
Goed. Kyk, hulle kan miskien nie poep nie, maar hulle kan goed swem ten minste.
Ja, nee, hulle kan verskriklik baie goed swem. Dit is 'n feit in die boek hoe vinnig hulle kan swem. Ek dink 30 tot 35 km/h.
Wow, okay. Dis baie vinnig.
Ja, dit is redelik vinnig.
Verseker dit is iets wat ons kan doen nie, maar hoor jy voorreg om jou te gesels. Dankie vir die hoop wat jy gee vir die pikkewyne.
Dankie vir die gesels.
En Handklip is so 'n nice plek.
Ja, nee, dit is 'n lekker vibe.
Ja, jy kan nou sit en rustig wees in die see kyk.
Ja, nee, dit is lekker mense, daar's lekker stalletjies met ander kunswerkies, soos vrouens wat wekel, bak, crafting. Ja, nee, dit is net lekker om hier te wees. Ja.
Dankie.
Baie dankie om te ontmoet. Dankie.